Hi, Steve Moran with Axel Profit. You know, the internet's about 15 years old, and I find that pretty interesting because I've got a 15-year-old son who I've watched really grow and change over time. And if you think about it, the internet's a lot like a 15-year-old kid. You know, it's been growing and evolving and changing over time. And as a business owner, it's really important for you to see what's going on out there so you can really maximize the profit potential of your business. Today I'd like to show you a side-by-side example of a template website like Einstein Medical or ProSites compared to a WordPress website, and show you how in the search engine rankings for the keywords that are relevant to your business, WordPress is just killing it. I like to use the analogy of NASCAR. You as the business owner are the team owner, your website, that's the car, and your SEO team, that's us, we're the driver. So the Daytona 500 is next week. You've got Jimmy Johnson in car number 48 going to run the race for you. You got a pretty good chance of winning that race, don't you? So race day comes along, right? You're up in the owner's box, all excited, but Jimmy Johnson shows up in a Prius instead of old car number 48. Now, even though it's got a racing stripe, it's still a Prius. What do you think your chances are of winning this race? I bet you'd feel a whole lot better about your chances if Jimmy Johnson had shown up in good old car number 48 now, wouldn't you? So now let's show you exactly how this analogy relates to you and your practice. So here we have a side-by-side example of a very well done template site on the left. It's a pro site, and an average WordPress website on the right. The chart below shows the keywords being targeted by the respective doctors and the organic ranking they've achieved for those specific keywords. I want you to pay close attention to this chart. First, you need to know that the numbers presented on this chart were provided by Google. As you can see, the number 1 position in the organic search results is getting a little over 40% of the clicks. Number 2 position is getting a little over 10%, and it continues to fall from there. Number 1 gets 4 times as many clicks as number 2, and 10 times as many as number 6. Let me show you how this can affect your bottom line. As of today, the search term plastic surgeon Baltimore is searched approximately 1,600 times per month. So 1,600 times 40% is 640 clicks. If you were able to convert just 5% of those clicks into patients, that would represent 32 new patients. Let's say your average transaction was just $3,500. That would equal $112,000 per month for being number 1 for the search term plastic surgeon Baltimore. As of today, the search term breast augmentation Baltimore is searched approximately 500 times per month. 500 times 40% is 200 clicks. If you were able to convert just 5% of those clicks, that would represent 10 new breast augmentation patients every month. Let's say your average transaction for breast augmentation was $5,000. That would represent $50,000 per month just for being number 1 for the search term breast augmentation Baltimore. One more time. The search term liposuction Baltimore is searched approximately 600 times per month. 600 times 40% is 240 clicks. If you were able to convert just 5% of those clicks, that would represent 12 new liposuction patients each and every month. Let's say your average transaction for liposuction was $4,000. That would represent $48,000 per month for being number 1 for the search term liposuction Baltimore. Search engine position is a lot like pole position in an auto race, but at the end of the day, it only matters what position you finish in. So let's take a closer look and see who's winning the race between templates and WordPress. This is a very good representation of a template website. This client is doing everything they can do outside of updating their website to WordPress. He's writing a blog, submitting articles, and has almost 600 links. But let's see what type of results he's actually getting. As you can see, even though this doctor is writing blog posts, submitting articles, and has a ton of links, he's not number 1 or number 2 for any keyword that he's targeting on Google. Here we have a good-looking WordPress website, but the reason I chose this website as an example was to show you that even though it is a WordPress website, this doctor has chosen not to blog and doesn't even have a blog attached to his website. Nonetheless, let's see what type of results he's getting in the same marketplace as the doctor with the template website who is using a blog. As you can clearly see, same market, same keywords. This doctor is ranked either number 1 or number 2 for every keyword he's targeting on Google. I don't know how much better of an example I can show you. This is side by side, same market, same keywords, different results. The only difference is that one is using a template and the other is using the power of WordPress. These two cars line up together. Who do you think is going to win the race? WordPress is going to win the race every single time in the long run. Call us today, 866-573-6776, and we'll give you a free analysis of your website and online presence. What have you got to lose? We have complete custom designed WordPress websites for as little as $225 a month. Call us today, 866-573-6777.